So one of the things that you get to see someone who has betrayed the people of Zimbabwe is when that individual is given airtime by the state media, that is the Zimbabwe Broadcasting Corporation. They don't give airtime to individuals who are not their own. By the way, the state media is solely under Emerson Mnangagwa, a ZANU-PF property. That is why it is not progressive. That is why it is not gaining traction. It is always making losses. And in spite of actually going after motorists, still it is a struggling entity because it's an opium of oppression. The people of Zimbabwe would rather listen to other mediums, not the opium of oppression. So, Linda Masarira, she was once one of the opposition political party leaders. This actually speaks volumes in terms of how the opposition was infiltrated by people who are compromised. And definitely this statement of her supporting the anti-people bill, that is Amendment number 3 of 2026, speak volumes to her character. Definitely monies have been paid to her. That is why she is speaking louder than this in support of this amendment bill number 3 of 2026. It is anti-people and it will never be accepted by the people of Zimbabwe, and the people will fight to make sure that this bill does not see the light of the day. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the thing. And I told that person, I said, I don't see this bill succeeding. This bill will actually, of course, it will look like it's succeeding until it is shut down. Definitely, it will not see the life of the day. Just to watch this, the political space, and you will see. I know a lot of people have lost hope. But definitely this bill would not see the light of the day. So let me play the audio that is widely circulated by ZANU-PF people of Linda Masarira supporting Amendment Bill number 3.
Focus on development. It is very important for Zimbabweans to embrace. It is very important for Zimbabweans to embrace and to think deeply about voting for a president in parliament, because I think that is the best foot forward, especially for a young democracy like Zimbabwe. So as Labour Economists and African Democrats, we are in support for voting for the president in parliament. We are also supporting the term extension to 7 years, because from our perspective, we need more years. We need more years to focus on development, on growth, on nation building, on reconciliation. It is very...
Before I say anything, not that I don't have anything to say, but before I've got a lot to say about what she raised here, let me go to the comments on Nick Mangwana. Someone says, problem with Zimbabwe is that we have a lot of career self-entitled politicians. Respectfully, Comrade Mangwana, this will not wash, and the only way we can sanitize the notion is through a referendum. If it's for the people, let them have a say and choose how they are governed. No one has been given that mandate to progress such a wayward law on behalf of the masses. That's the first very powerful, powerful comment. Someone says, Nick, it was Nick Mangwana was actually sharing this, so I took it from him. And then someone says, there is no need to mock Linda Masarira. It is her right to suggest what she thinks is best. Zimbabweans must have a culture of tolerance. This must be a ZANU-PF person. Someone says, Sekil, I don't know any Zimbabwean who support that. I mean, I'm Zimbabwean and I'm shocked to hear such sentiments. At this point, I think Selikula Amakanda, Bandu bezanu. You see, someone says, Nick Kwana, you are a civil servant for servants, for heaven's sake. And no, this person wrote just a very short comment, but it's very important. Nick Mangwana is a permanent secretary. He's not a ZANU PF. A permanent secretary is a civil servant. It mustn't be a ZANU. Just imagine in South Africa, a director general who is a civil servant commenting on the African National Congress issues. That's where you see that the country is in the wrong path. As a civil servant, what interest does he have in ZANU PF? This shows us beyond reasonable doubt the nature and the characteristics of civil servants in Zimbabwe. Now, let me go to Linda Masarira. I just want to play her nonsense just for those who might have missed it for the second time.
It is very important for Zimbabweans to embrace and to think deeply about voting for a president.
Right. As she was commenting, she says it's very important for Zimbabwe to think deeply about Amendment Bill number 3 of 2026. There is absolutely nothing for Zimbabweans to think deep about. They thought in 2013, and what they actually thought in 2013 became the constitution of the land, where they made it quite clear that defending the right to vote, one man, one vote, was actually in the interest of those who went to fight for the liberation struggle. It was one of the leading reasons why they took up arms. They were fighting for this right, that is one man, one vote. It has been underscored also by retired General Jega. It has been underscored by a lot of Zimbabweans. And the Constitution of 2013 stipulates clearly, if they claim this thing is for the people, they claim this thing is actually in line with the Zimbabwean people. If that is the fact, why are they afraid of the referendum? Why is ZANU PF? People of Zimbabwe are not against Mnangagwa seeking to change the constitution, but they are against the procedure that he wants to use, which is unconstitutional, and the entire Amendment Bill number 3 of 2026. And this woman goes ahead and says, this Zimbabwe is a young democracy. Zimbabwe has never been a democratic country. So it doesn't qualify to be called a young democracy. There is absolutely nothing democratic about Zimbabwe. If Zimbabwe was democratic, ZANU PF would not have led the country, by the way, for this long. If Zimbabwe was democratic, Zimbabwe was not founded on democracy. It is yet to move maybe along that line. But it's not a democratic country. She was overexcited, most probably with the money they gave her to lie. Anyway, it was a platform of lying. ZPC is always a platform of lying. So it doesn't come as a shock, especially to a person like me. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars.